In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this 3D model in Autodesk Inventor. As you can see, the cross-section of this 3D model is like a cross with the dimensions of 1 inch. Typical means that all of these lines are 1 inch long. So let's start in Inventor. First, we need to find the planes that we want to draw this cross-section. I'm going to use the XY plane, and then I'm going to start the sketch. Now, there are a few ways to draw this cross-section. You can create two rectangles, or you can draw line by lines. In this exercise, I'm going to use the two rectangle methods. So first, I'm going to create a rectangle. Click on here, rectangle. I want to start right here at the center line, center points. You do not have to have the exact size of the rectangle. You can just sketch it any size you want, and you can do two of them. Now, once you complete it, you can actually dimension this rectangle based on the information you know. So for example, you can do 1 inch here, 1 inch here, and then the other inch. So means that this rectangle is 3 inch long and 1 inch wide, and same thing to the other. And then you can do the revolve. But in this exercise, I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm going to trim these lines and make all these lines equal. I will show you the benefits of that. So now we can trim it. All we have to do is to click on the lines that you don't want. And then I'm going to apply the equal constraint. So I'm going to say, click on this line is equal to this line. This line again is equal to that line. This line is equal to that. This line is equal to that. And repeat this step for each line. Now, the last one you cannot do it because it will over the constraint. Now, what happened is that all of these lines are already equal. You are just telling it to equal again. So if you have a more than one constraint that conflicts each other, it will get a message, an error message like this. And don't worry about it, you just cancel it. Now this sketch should be fully constrained with the exception of the dimension. Now we're going to put the dimension here. We click on this line and click outside. I'm going to do 1 inch. Now if you take a look at that, the color of these lines has changed from black to blue. And if I'm going to change this dimension, I'm going to change dimension just to show you what the difference is. And I'm going to do it 2 inches. You can see all the lines will change together. Imagine if I do a rectangle, 1 inch and 3 inch. Similarly, 1 inch and 3 inch, I have to change the dimension accordingly for each rectangle. But in this case, all I have to do is to change the one number. So 1 inch. And now after I finish the sketch, I click Finish Sketch. I'm going to view it in an isometric view. So I click on this corner. Now I can do the revolve. So revolve. There is a window. This sketch is automatically selected. Now you just have to select the axis where it revolves around. So I'm going to select this axis. Instead of 360 degree, I'm going to change to 90. I can flip the dimension, flip the size so that it looks exactly like this, and OK. So now I have completed this 3D model.